Hello people of the internet, I am Solrak Dragon and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's 2. We're gonna pick up where we left off and go on to night number 3. The third night, 12 AM midnight. Whew, I'm so ready for this. Relieved all the stress that Dark Souls caused me with that most recent hellish area. And yeah, I know I just cursed in FNAF, but...
Yeah, I told you you wouldn't have any problems.
Yeah, I'm not having problems.
Foxy ever repaired the hallway?
Yeah.
Probably not. I was
He has.
curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know?
That's nice to know.
They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly instead of in Kids Cove, to keep the toddlers entertained, you know? But
Oh, that must be that weird
can't keep their
thing
hands
we
to
saw.
themselves. The staff literally had to put Foxy back together at the end of every shift. Eventually they just stopped trying and left him as some kind of take apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the mangle. Oh hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment. It's just all rumor and speculation, people trying to make a buck, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Well, that was a bit odd to say, Mr. Phone Guy. What makes you say that? What's going on out there in the morning? I wouldn't know. I mean, I have to sleep every morning because I work a midnight to 6 AM shift. So, you know, I gotta be sleeping in the morning and in the afternoon when most news reports would be on, because I'm sort of a night bird. I mean, sure, I could catch the 11 o'clock news, you know, that would be sort of like my 6 AM news, I guess, but... You know, when the first thing I do, you know, that's like right when I'm leaving. So maybe 11 o'clock news wouldn't be 6 o'clock. Maybe it'd be like, I don't know, 12 o'clock news? The noon news? Yeah, that makes more sense. The 11 o'clock in the evening news would be like noon news for me, considering how late I'm up. More of a night owl. Probably wake up at like, let's see, maybe 6 PM or maybe a little earlier. Yeah, probably a little earlier. Relax for a bit. I suppose I could catch the 6 PM news as my 6 AM news, but you know, that's not really my style. I don't really watch the news that much. I mean, I used to, but... Oh, hi. Who said hi? I would check the other cameras, but I need to keep an eye on the prize corner because that music box keeps going down. Anywho, we also found out the name of that mysterious female Fox animatronic. Apparently it's Mangle, and considering that it has a ton of sharp and dangerous parts, I don't know why the employees of this place thought it was a good idea to let little kids play with it. I mean, somebody could easily cut themselves and get hurt. And then what would Fazbear Entertainment be? They would be sued because some parent's precious little kid got injured by playing with a construct-it-yourself animatronic thing. Yeah, that is very irresponsible of them. You'd think that they don't have the safety of their customers and their employees in mind at this rate. Come on, Central Light. Chica! Oh. Didn't mean to flash the camera that fast. There we go. Chica's still standing out there. But yeah, so Phone Guy seems to like Foxy. I mean, he's a cool guy. We know he helped us out a lot in FNAF 1 when we were having some troubles. And he would always rush down to check on us, make sure that everything was good on our end, that we weren't in any amounts of trouble or anything. So, Foxy's a cool guy. I mean, I know all the Five Nights... Oops! Good lord, I was not expecting that. Fuck. Dear lord. I was not expecting that. That legitimately gave me a scare. Whew. Well then. Nope, no death minigame. So I'll be back when I'm back at 3 a.m. Alright, I'm back. It's 3 a.m. again. So yeah, that was quite the shocker. Last time, I mean, I've watched other people play Five Nights before, but that was my first time experiencing Withered Bonnie myself, and let me tell you, it was a shock. He wasn't in the hallway or anything, he just appeared. That's why that legitimately scared me for a brief amount of time, because I was not expecting that. And those are the kinds of scares that are the good kinds, the kinds that you aren't expecting, when they just appear out of nowhere. That is really scary, though I have to admit, if the puppet didn't look... If the puppet looked a bit more, creepy, then come on, Balloon Boy. Go away. Good. If the puppet looked a bit more creepy, crad. I said crad again. This time I wasn't so scared because he pulled down my monitor, so I was expecting it. Okay, Foxy's there. We're at 4 a.m. And this is nearly extinguished. Come on. Okay. Oh boy. I thought I saw, Toy Bonnie in the, vent there. That would have been bad, but that was almost bad for me. Half battery life, 4 a.m. Withered Bonnie in the hallway. Foxy has disappeared, which is good. And now Withered Bonnie is gone. Good. But, yeah, as I was saying, if the puppet, which we haven't seen in my playthrough, but I've seen in other playthroughs, was more creepy looking and, like, actually a roamer, I would legitimately be more scared of the puppet than any other animatronics. Mainly because when I was younger, I was quite the reader. I still am quite the reader, but I would read pretty much anything. And on a dare one time, I read a Goosebumps book. Now, many people watch... Oh, shoot. I'm dead. I'm dead, aren't I? I am dead. I knew it. I figured he was gonna get me. Are we gonna get a death minigame? Nope, no death minigame. I'll be back. Okay, as I was saying, yeah, I'm really glad the puppet isn't like Slappy from R.L. Stine's Goosebumps books. Now, many people in this day and age probably don't know what Goosebumps are, because I don't think R.L. Stine has put out any in quite a while, but they were a series of like 100 to 200 page short stories, and they were horror stories. They were aimed at young adults and teens, I suppose, but didn't change the fact that they were utterly creepy. And one of them, one that I consider the most iconic of all of the R.L. Stine's Goosebumps series, was about Night of the Living Puppet, I believe it was called. And it starred a homicidal puppet called, you guessed it, Slappy. And let's just say that when I was young, I think I already said why I did it, but I read the book and it terrified me. But, you know, as with most readers, you gotta read it through. Oh, we made it 6 a.m. But as with most readers, you gotta make it through to the end. So I kept reading and it kept terrifying me more and more. And I'll continue my thought process after this little creepy cutscene. It's nowhere near as creepy as Slappy was, but still. Oh, hello, chica. Staring at me completely now with blank eyes. Oh God, what are you? What are you, Freddy? Bonnie? Freddy? Hello? I thought I was Freddy, though. I thought I was Freddy Fazbear. Who am I? I don't know who I am. It's me. Who is me? Alright, so we finished off with Night 3. That was quite the adventure, and I explained my minor fear of puppets. To continue on my last thought, Slappy pretty much traumatized me. It didn't help that he had more Goosebumps books than any other Goosebumps series, including one where he had a whole family of puppets. So yeah, I was terrified of puppets for a very long time when I was young, and even still, they sort of kind of creep me out just a little bit if they look somewhat like Slappy. Otherwise, I'm not too bothered by them. Anywho, so next time on Five Nights at Freddy's 2, we're going to be heading on to Night 4. Night 3 was certainly difficult, I will say that. You guys didn't see it, but I did die a number of times off screen just trying to get back to my checkpoints. The animatronics are much more aggressive this time, though surprisingly enough, we didn't see too many of the toy animatronics tonight. In fact, I think outside of possibly Balloon Boy, we did not see and oh wait, we saw Toy Chica as well standing in the hallway. Or that might have been when I was not recording. I don't really recall right now. Anywho, I've been Slow-Rack Dragon. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave me some feedback in the form of a like or a comment. If you want to check out more videos from me, then be sure to subscribe to my channel. And outside of all that, I will see you all next time. Have a fantastic day, everybody.